areas of program is also drafted here. We'll start with the program. Maybe before that we can have a brief introduction about self-introduction. Maybe from my colleague. Yeah, we'll start from here. Yes.
I'm Anta, faculty with School of Medical Sciences.
Associate Professor in the School of Medical Sciences. I'm Dr. Surya, Assistant Professor in School of Medical Sciences. Dr. Paul from the Indian Assistant Publication Officer for the University.
Professor Manchula Sridhar from the Department of Cell Biology. I'm Chairman of the MOU.
Ramana, faculty at the School of Medical Sciences.
I am Professor Prakash Babu. I am Pro Vice Chancellor as well as in charge Dean School of Medical Sciences.
Early Learning Center.
Infection Control Academy.
Good afternoon. Happy New Year. I'm Dr. Ramesh, the in charge, academic in charge of the processing hospital.
And all this associated with infection control again.
Infection Control Academy.
Dr. Mustafa from Infection Control Academy.
I'm Pranab Kumar. I'm an experienced designer and working with Infection Control Academy.
Some of you I think probably not all of you, but some of you I think. Good. Yeah, other people please. Maybe from the last year.
I'm Dr. Masti. I'm Dr. Divya Nitsan. I'm also from the administration side from it.
I'm Zubair, I'm from Infection Control Academy.
I'm Seth and working in the care hospital and doctors.
Good afternoon, I'm Krishna, I'm working with Infection Control Academy.
Yeah, I'm Dr. working for School of Medical Sciences.
Any other?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so Prakash Babu as in charge dean of the Medical Sciences School to give a welcome address. Professor Prakash.
So, good afternoon, all of you, respected Vice Chancellor and the guests here and my colleagues. It's a great opportunity and a privilege for the University of Hyderabad as well as the School of Medical Sciences to entering into another MOU with this center, with this and we have from the School of Medical Sciences we have we initiated several programs with which we can have the external or extended services from the School of Medical Sciences, wherein we are trying to extend and expand our services and also part of the research and academic activities. So this is one of these programs that we are going to have it, and I sincerely appreciate my colleagues here, especially Professor Shyamana, who has taken initiative, and also Mr. Prabhakar for the initiation of these things. So I wish that this will have a long way to go and will have a better success in work. Thank you.
Maybe although you have listed signing of MOU in next one, I would now like to request Professor Shyamana to the signing highlights of the
This memorandum of understanding. The parties and the duration of this memorandum of understanding is the University of Hyderabad, which will cover all the component schools, the departments and centers, with the School of Medical Sciences as coordinating school on behalf of our side, and the Infection Control Academy of India, the headquarters based in Hyderabad, and this duration of this MOU is for 3 years. The areas of collaboration identified and agreed on in this memorandum of understanding is A, student and faculty interactions. We are looking at exchange of faculty lectures, visits, student and scholar research and projects, production of white papers, joint publications, and community engagement, basically through conferences, workshops and symposia, in the core component or core competency areas, especially the infection control, antimicrobial resistance, etc. Most of you would know that a year and a half ago, in the month of October in 2017, we had a huge conference, which is the 5th Hospital Infection and Prevention and Control International course, and exceeding expectations. We expected 450 people, and 700 people turned up, and we had to accommodate chairs in a DST auditorium, although that being a very big facility. So such is the sort of activities we would like to do in terms of looking at community engagement. I think it's important for us also to look at how do we engage with caregivers and caretakers of those people who have been admitted in hospitals and look forward to having care at their homes. The next part of the MOU basically is looking at education development. Very happy that the skill and competency based courses, both online and face to face, is sort of envisaged as part of this MOU. And coinciding with this signing or the function today is also the development of an e-learning course on infection prevention and control, which we call it Infection Prevention and Control, a primer course, basically looking at a very elementary course in terms of infection prevention and control. And thanks to Director E-Learning Center, Professor Prabhakar Rao, and the whole team here, we've been able to come up with this course, and today we'll just have a launch of that particular course and also share with you a promotional video. We will be piloting this with graduates, postgraduates of NIMS, as well as our own Masters in Public Health and other courses programs, so as to see whether this course could be offered to on a wider canvas going forward. The next part of our collaboration is research and development. We are looking at collaborative proposal development, basically conceptualizing and incubating ideas for implementation and development of looking at affordable products. When I say products here, it covers a wider range of what products can be. It can also be guidelines, it could also be sort of manuals, etc. In the area of infection control thing, and leveraging facilities we have with the university as well to look at incubating new technologies. So that is the sort of collaboration we are looking at. I guess that is what I had in terms of the salient features of the MOU. Thank you very much.
Actually, for one special reason, registrar wanted to have a leave today. I have allowed him to go for leave, but he has already signed. So Mr. Krishna Rao will be doing the regular procedure in place of registrar. The role of registrar he will take as in charge registrar for a short while now. Let's first see signing of the MOU and exchanging with both sides, so we can complete the procedure. Safar. Arunji, I
Sir, please come.
I know, I expected that. Happy New Year to all. And this is, I think, first formal function that we have in this year in the university. So that shows it is a very important event. And as a university, in fact, for the past year or two, we are very much interested to go closer to the society. And we are trying to partner with organizations which can help us to help our faculty also to make more contributions to the society. Although we are doing at different level in the university, sometimes they are not reaching as much as we expect. So in the process, we have signed MOUs with an institute called NIRD PR, where a different kind of purely social science related thing, where for the people who come for training over there, the different public representatives, for their course content development and giving a certificate, evaluating that course, all the thing, for that we have signed MOU with them. And we have signed an MOU with INQUISE, we have signed an MOU now with Apollo MedSkills, and this is another MOU which we are signing with Infection Control Academy of India. It's a coincidence, of course, the chairperson of the MOU committee personally is interested in infection related research. So it's where, and now you have our Shavana, who has been the leader in this, also has been actively associated, and our medical school has been very sincerely working again to see how close we go to the society, how we can help, how we, with the knowledge that we have, how do we disseminate this knowledge to the people who require it, instead of only putting it on paper or teaching it in a textbook. So we see these kind of understanding that we sign with organizations like yours will help us to reach to the society, to the people who need that in a better way than what we would have done otherwise independently. I consider this as a very important milestone for both our organizations, like University of Hyderabad and also for the Infection Control Academy. None of us have to highlight the need to control the infection and the kind of problems that we have with the infection. While we may be happy that in fact deaths have reduced due to infection for a variety of reasons, several of the things that have happened last 50 years or so, we still have, it's a major threat. Infection, different kinds of infections are a major threat. And in addition to being threats from their side, it is compounded by the antimicrobial resistance that you are talking about. These two really make things complicated. And each one of us has a responsibility to ensure that there is the rate of the incidence of infection is bare minimum or zero. It's very important. Unless if we have to reach to that level, a lot of things have to be done, and especially in countries like India. And many people need to get training in this, and many people need to go to the society, the deeper sections of the society to bring awareness, increase awareness, and or contribute to the practices that are to be followed in minimizing these infections. Different kinds of infections. It could be even we may be talking about infections with human beings, cattle. Some of them have a link again. So because of this, these are all very important, and I'm happy our e-learning center is joining hands with this group because this will help to train more people in a short period of time than what we can do in a classroom. So once the courses are, I wish they are success with the pilot project that they are going to start this year with our students and with the academic people. Once we are sure about this primer and the next level courses that we will be developing and that we can offer courses online, makes it even easier for us to reach to large number of people who are interested to take this kind of education and then help the society at large and then contribute to this noble cause. Therefore, I feel this is a very important MOU that we are signing from the university side. And I'm also sure Dr. Rangareddy Garu and your team, all of you also come with the same spirit. And we have to see that this becomes a very, very fruitful and highly functional MOU. And normally I say after a year we try to see, in this case we would like to see within 6 months how much of a benefit that we could get and we could try to pass it on to the society with this kind of timeline. In 6 months itself we should see some result of the formal partnership. I know informal partnership has been there. You have been helping us in many different ways in our programs. I know pretty well. But this formal association should accelerate the pace at which we work together, and the mutual confidence with which today we are signing this MOU would help us to do things better. And I wish good luck to both of us. And this is a very special occasion for me, I would say. And I'm also happy, as I said, the e-learning center is active partner with this now. We have the e-learning course, this e-course that you want to, the launch of the e-course.
Yeah.
That is what we have, e-learning course initiatives. You want to make a brief presentation? No, we can tell briefly. Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Actually, we were thinking of this course just 6-7 months back, and now it is realized in a short period of center is actively started functioning. It has been there, actively started functioning with its own office and studios in just less than a year. And within this short period of time, we could come up with already 3 online courses and on university social responsibilities. So we will have an international conference in March, first of its kind in India, on university social responsibility in India and beyond. So in the center we are developing both regular and also skill-based entrepreneur-oriented courses. And this technology will help to actually to perfectly implement the university social responsibility. One of the examples is today's course, and we are happy to be associated with the FI and also School of Medical Sciences, and we are ready also in future to collaborate and cooperate. Thank you.
I would like to maybe request Rangareddy Garu to say a few words. Also, they would like.
We have to launch.
You have to just
Click.
say yes, then go and fix it.
Yes, please go ahead and click the button and let us launch the course. Yeah.
Hello everybody.
Namaste.
I am Professor Shamanna, School of Medical Sciences, University of Hyderabad.
I am Dr. Rangareddy, President of Infection Control Academy of India. Along with Dr. Shamanna, we will be running this course for you.
On behalf of the University of Hyderabad, Commonwealth of Learning SEMCA, and the Infection Control Academy of India, we are proud to present the first ever Infection Prevention and Control e-learning course in India.
This e-learning course on infection prevention and control is a primer that will help registrants and learners gain an understanding of the problem of healthcare acquired infections. It's prevented and controlled.
The problem of healthcare associated infections and antimicrobial resistance has gone beyond control, and pessimists even predict apocalypses. Old and new diseases are threatening nations around the world. Multi-drug resistant organisms are a growing public health problem. Preventive measures to stop the infection or stop cross-contamination are more and more important. This program is designed to sensitize and create awareness of healthcare associated infections at both professional and community level. In order to ensure patient safety and safety for healthcare practitioners, we need to step up our education and training efforts in infection prevention and control. We need to pursue this with a sense of urgency, and we assume that fastest way to reach out to maximum audience in shortest possible time is through the electronic medium. This course is one such endeavor, and many will follow.
We hope this will serve the contemporary needs of both healthcare workers and also caregivers without healthcare background. We wish this program will act as a protagonist in making our healthcare safer and outcomes predictable.
Please come and join us. Let us learn and join the efforts for healthcare without avoidable infections.
Good. Now Dr. Rangareddy Garu is supposed to launch a promotional course video. And then
That
share
is
with
what
you.
is the problem.
That's promotional video. Please, sir. And please, your words.
A very good infection prevention control system in our country.
Wishing you a safe journey.
Thank you.
Sir, respected colleagues, today is a historic day for infection prevention and control as such. Mostly because we are at a crossroads from healthcare quality problems. We know that
a lot of improvements are being done in healthcare. Modern surgeries are coming, modern equipments are coming, but at the same time, today we are having a burning topic, which is mentioned by Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu, that we have both healthcare associated infections and also antimicrobial resistance. Undoing everything what we have seen in our healthcare progress, getting to a level where we will not be anymore helping our patients. That means all work what we are doing, sometimes it is becoming counterproductive. Sometimes when we are doing small surgeries, because of some healthcare associated infection, the whole effort which has been put in by healthcare workers is going for another. So that is what is the situation today in our healthcare, and we are at infection prevention and control programs. Infection Control Academy has been doing some humble work for last 4 years. My colleague Dr. Mustafa, Mr. Arvind, and several volunteers all over India. We have about 2,000 volunteers who are working all over India. Infection Control Academy has coached several MOAs, one now with University of Hyderabad also. On earlier occasions, we have forged such memorandum of understanding with Australasia College of Infection Prevention and Control, Indian Institute of Public Health, and several other organizations, in order to bring all like-minded people and those people who are truly concerned about the healthcare quality onto the common platform and deliver. And over a period of time, probably today, the 2nd January, might actually be called as Global IPC Awareness Day. Of course, it might be a overstatement, but it may not be. Recently, I was talking to Professor Vijay. He is a professor in Geneva Medical College. He started in his Geneva hospital, General Hospital, a small program called as hand washing program of health workers. It was started about 15 years back, and quickly World Health Organization has picked that program as a program, Clean Hands Save Lives. Last year, in 2018, we are in 2019 already. 2018, worldwide World Health Organization has celebrated 10 years of wash hands or clean hands and save lives, right? And I was asking Dr. Pide, how is it possible that some simple technique has become such a worldwide movement? He says everything starts with a good idea, and sometimes the simple things make all the difference. Like a 80-20 principle, that only you take care of the 20% and 80% of the issues are going to be taken care of. The hand washing or the cleaning of the hands by healthcare workers itself, although everybody knows that cleaning hands is going to help, but when it comes to the practice, we miserably fail. So that's why he said, you start something with a good intention, taking a broad variety of collaborators, who are going to bring in not only the knowledge, also the administrative power, right, which is going to make it happen. So that's why it may not be a surprise in next 5 years, probably, a World Health Organization or UNICEF is going to pick up this idea of creating the awareness, not only among healthcare workers, but also at the larger community level. Because today, the healthcare is not about only the four walls of the hospitals. Many chronic patients are getting the help and medical assistance within the walls of their own confines of their own homes. So that means it is more and more important that even at a community level, the individuals are going to get the awareness about the possible infections which can happen while providing the care. So these kind of programs, I think, are really going to help to bring that awareness, both at a healthcare level and also at a community level. It would all not have been possible without, of course, first and foremost, university's help and several other constituent stakeholders who have been constantly helping us, and notably, School of Medical Sciences, and e-learning center, who have been, a big support team and the cheerleaders for us within the university. And especially I would like to thank Professor Geeta, who has given all the encouragement initially in order to start this program. Professor Shamana, who has taken that in the right stride and made it as a binding thing. And of course, Professor Prakash Garu, who had really given the invisible support to make it happen, the MOU and also the program. And Professor Prabhakar Garu, who have been constantly not only giving encouragement but also saying that yes, we need to do. And few words what he said really are remarkable. He says that at a university level, we teach that itself is a community service. But I think we need to look at a larger CSR. That larger CSR is this kind of programs what we can give to the communities. So I think I should really thank you for those words. They are really those words who give us encouragement. So as you rightly said, the infections are a big problem, and we are going to put in all our sincere efforts to make it happen. You need to have no doubt about it, and we will ensure that the efforts put in by Hyderabad University around us are going to give multiples of productive engagement at both healthcare level and also the community level. And I am sure once actually this program is going to be piloted, and once the pilot is completed, I'm sure we will be able to do it before March. And after March, probably within 6 months, the stipulated time what we have talked about. I'm sure a lot of things are going to happen. And one that such acknowledgement is even before the piloting has started, many institutions have come forward, and in fact they have been actually pestering us that why is that we are not in pilot. One such example is Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences. They said why is that we are left out, and they said it is being done in collaboration with COL, Commonwealth of Learning and University of Hyderabad, and they are our partners, and hence we wanted to give that privilege of piloting first. But Ramesh Garu, Ramesh, who is actually representing Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, he has been like saying that it is not that you doing this program in the state of Telangana, right? Not having consideration for the largest and the most premium of the institutions in Hyderabad, not having consideration. And today he has brought in a letter requesting University of Hyderabad user to allow them also to be part of the pilot. And now maybe I request Ramesh Garu to hand over the letter formally to CC Garu. Just to conclude, that shows the WIMS and other institutions who have been actually requesting Infection Control Academy to pilot this. That shows the need, and also that shows the enthusiasm of the people, and also the trust they have in University of Hyderabad and Infection Control Academy to develop a program which is going to meet with the contemporary needs. So I thank once again Vice Chancellor Garu, for having this MOU and also giving us the opportunity to run this program. I'm sure, this in fact, this course has got many firsts. The first is apparently no healthcare MOOC has ever had more
I was
than
about to ask actually that one question.
no healthcare MOOC had ever had a pilot with more than 100 people, and this pilot is going to have more than 250 students. In the beginning itself, between University of Hyderabad just only one second. And second first is, you might be aware, sir, that in India there is no university which is offering this kind of program. That is another first, right? One another first is that this kind of e-course is not being offered by neither any private organization nor the governmental organization within India in electronic mode. Right? So it has got many firsts, and being pioneers between the University of Hyderabad and Infection Control Academy and also Commonwealth of Learning, which has actually supported this project, I think we are definitely going to be in the history as the pioneers of e-learning within infection prevention and control. I am sure with the kind of encouragement and also enthusiasm what we see, within next probably 1.5 to 2 years, we would be reaching out to more than 5,000 people. We were jokingly saying between our friends and volunteers that we have worked for almost 4 years in order to reach out and train 4,000 people, but looks like with this e-platform we will be able to surpass that within 1 year. So with your blessings, and I'm sure we are going to have a good run for this program, which is going to make a difference to the healthcare, which is going to make a difference on how the hospitals and the healthcare workers operate within India and also other low resource settings. Thank you very much for giving opportunity, and we will make it happen.
Several times of India, several times only to the medical students, or is it open to all the community, all the students of university, something like that? Or is it applicable only to the medical students?
Ma'am, actually this program is intended for all those who are working within the healthcare, right? That means from the superintendent of the hospital, like Dr. Ramesh, to the last person within the organization, that is the IMO, right? Everybody needs to have the awareness about healthcare associated infections, because if one person or one link, how we call it as, in this chain is going to miss, then the whole effort is going to go missed. Means the weakest link is going to be your problem. So that means that weakest link can be a doctor, a nurse, an IMR, or it could be even administration. Right? So we need to cover all the links, cover all the bases in order to ensure that the quality is ensured and predictable outcomes are ensured. So this program can be taken by anybody. Of course, university is going to come out with a policy very soon on how the people are going to access it, how the registration had to be done, etc., etc. But undoubtedly, in India, there is the first ever program. Even if you look at worldwide also, there are very few institutions or the universities who are offering these programs. Even if they are offered as full-time programs only, not as the e-learning courses.
So any students can take this course, like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Any students from
Absolutely. As of now, till March end, while it is getting piloted, the students from university, especially from School of Medical Sciences and some probably from School of Life Sciences, would be taking this program. Along with MIMS Hospital, they have got students, masters in health administration, and several other people who are interested in this program. They will be taking the program during the pilot. Once the pilot is complete, probably by April, this program would be offered again, with the collaboration and also with a nod from CON and also from University of Hyderabad, who will be deciding on how to platform it, how the people are going to access it. But undoubtedly, this is not only for doctors, to just clarify. This is going to be for everybody within the healthcare institution.
That's great. Thank you, Dr. Rangareddy. I think all of us are clear now today about the purpose of this MOU and also the ambition with which we are going to work together in public health, with special reference to infection control. I am very happy, and I would like to maybe congratulate my School of Medical Sciences for partnering now formally in this manner, and then reaching out to the people, as many people there will be no limit actually. Once we are through with the content development, we can reach out to as many people as possible. That's the wonderful thing for us. With this, maybe I will now request Shamana once again to propose a vote of thanks for this function.
Respected VC sir and the people who are involved in Professor Sapana and Prabhakar sir and the Infection Control Academy of India, Dr. Rangareddy and School of Medicine and e-learning team and all his crew and all the new budding administrators and students. This is a very important event. As Rangareddy sir is telling that everything is first, which we feel that means should not miss the first bus. That's the reason we have planned the chairs. Sir, because now everybody knows that NIMS is such a prestigious institute. Because all the healthcare stakeholders, because what type of infection people are importing to NIMS and what type of infection they are exporting to their houses, nobody knows. So because the importing exporting infection is enormous, undoubtedly happening, but we have to really disinfect it somewhere. We have to infect it to should not spread further. That's the reason. It's a good move. Bottom of my heart, I appreciate the DICFI and its user. And Thinker said we are the pioneers because we don't promote profits. Our main mission is medical excellence with academic touch, and with that, and our director and the medical superintendent, they are very much interested. On behalf of them, I have communicated and instantly online I have accepted our NIMS design and be part of the file project. I thank Manazal for giving this opportunity. Techniques on our administration and we work together. So this is the first time I heard. Earlier we used to have CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility. Now that USR, University Social Responsibility. Wonderful work, and we have definitely take our society without any infection. Thank you.
I think whatever I needed to say has been said by everybody. So I'll just keep it very brief. But first and foremost, I thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor for making time, as well as my team in charge, and incidentally Pro Vice Chancellor Sir Arun Agarwal also. All three of them, for giving us this opportunity of signing this memorandum of understanding, and also without, like I say, goading, pushing. Professor Prabhakar Rao has been instrumental in making sure that launch happens along with the sign of the MOU. Thank you very much, sir. And I think the initial introduction to this organization, as well as the opportunity to get involved, was by my senior colleague Professor Geeta, and that continued support continued with my team in charge, Professor Prakash, and all my other colleagues as well who have been part of it, have been instrumental in coming this far. And I can assure you that we have just, as they say, the sprint is over, the marathon begins. So we've just completed the sprint. The marathon is yet to thing. Thanks very much to all the registrar in charge, PRO, madam, for overseeing the successful implementation of the MOU. Ganapati sir, for making sure that the MOU is signed, and I think all my colleagues at the e-learning center for making sure the recordings and everything is done on time, and for all the colleagues who have come here and the staff of your office as well, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This one was carried and